Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on, guys? It's JBowie. We're gonna be reacting to the Nintendo Direct. It's they're basically gonna be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. And if you don't know me, well, I'm gonna let you know. I have always been a Nintendo fan. I've grown up with Nintendo. You know, Nintendo's always gonna have a special place in my heart, even if I don't play Nintendo games like I used to. It's always gonna have a special place in my heart. So I'm kind of excited to see what they got in store for us. What they gonna show us. What's new. So without further ado, this is my first raw reaction. Okay. Okay. What they got, bro. This is Mario Kart. But we knew there was a new Mario Kart coming, so this ain't really new. But we haven't seen too much. New graphics. Okay. New art. It's a new art style, not graphics. New maps for sure. Is that DK Summit from the week? Okay. But what's new? Like what? Oh, okay. There's wall jumping with the carts. So you have grinding, and then you have the wall jumping. What is that? What is that? A burger? Double tricks in the air? That looked like a different glider. Ooh. Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World. I'm just looking at this, so I'm finna go ahead and make my hypothesis. This looks like a level, like a you know, like the 2D Marios, they have levels. That's what this looks like, and like each world has its own levels. Like these look like their own worlds. You got like this volcano, the jungle up here at the top, icy. I saw desert. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like maybe it's gonna be something like that where you play through levels and you travel through different worlds. That would be kind of cool. That's a new way to. I think that would be a nice way to change it up a little bit. I saw some new items. I don't know what they're. You know, we haven't figured out everything. There's still time. We gotta figure out. The game isn't out. There were new items. You can grind on the rails. You can wall jump. What else are we missing? New art style. So far. All right. Mario Kart World, though.
Hello, everyone. I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I already told y'all. Okay, they got more.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
It's gotta be what I
Kart
said.
races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Okay, okay. Interesting. Oh, they actually showing us
And
gameplay.
in this Mario Kart game,
Are they?
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Virtually everywhere.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Okay, so maybe I was wrong.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With
Wait, what?
24 drivers in each race, the most
24?
in series history, the competition is gearing up.
24 of these motherfuckers on one track. It's gonna be chaotic.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Knockout
Race
Tour.
non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Okay, I feel like I was kind of right though. I see where they're going. I see where they're going.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
So it's kind of like a battle royale. It's not like a. It's like a.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
There's a free roam.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Literally.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Nah.
And even take photos together at different locations.
Nah. They made an open world Mario Kart. How?
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World!
Wait, let's look at the characters. Are there any new characters? Is this this red this red I forgot, I don't know what it's called. He's not a new driver, is he? I know he's been in a game. He's an enemy, but is he new character? Oh, there's a penguin over here to the right. What is that? Oh, that's one of them ice penguins. Okay, so I guess they got a little bit more variety. You got the spiky guy back there too. Okay. Still can't use Lakitu. Okay.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details
out
about
on
this
launch.
title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
So it's coming out on launch,
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
but they don't want to set a
We'll
date.
share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Okay.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
C button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
They're gonna show us alone together.
That was me. That was you. So
There's
quick.
voice chat.
Oh no! Wait, no!
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
What?
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
What? Nintendo? I would have never thought the day would come.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a
Look
distance.
at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful.
Wow.
It's okay.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys, I just did it. Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Yo, bravo. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's
What?
content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow.
What?
I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
That's cool, bro. But it's been
or
long
expand another friend's game screen.
awaited.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So
What?
everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have to try. Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Okay.
Really?
So secret chat.
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
But the camera's ass though. But like, I'm like, but like, okay.
Hi, how's
A
everyone
camera.
doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
But it's not for streaming. It's just so my friends can see me.
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can you wait for me?
Please look for
Bro, it's 2025. I don't care if this is the console. I don't care if this is the first time the console has ever had a camera. The quality should be way better than that. Like I I feel like maybe I'm complaining, but y'all have like, let's be honest, the quality, dude, it can be better.
forward to games
It's
which use
2025.
your camera feed like this.
Okay. No, wait.
good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left. Left,
Wait,
left.
let me
Okay.
go a little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
I like this
Chat
though.
while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game Chat.
But I will say this: if they would have had, they should have been had voice chat. Cause I'm like, to me, it's like, why did they wait so long? Why would they wait so long? Anyway, to just like, I feel like they could have been had a voice chat, a game chat. I don't know,
What did you think?
but at least they have it now.
In developing Game
I like
Chat,
it. I think it's a good idea.
Our goal was for you to enjoy playing online
trying to
with
bring us
others more
together.
closely,
For real.
including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
They're really trying to bring us together with
The
this
camera you
Nintendo
saw
Switch.
in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
But that hoe gots to be cheap because there's no way
A
the
Nintendo
quality.
Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll
Okay.
try it out.
Okay. Okay.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always
We'd like to
No,
introduce
what did I
another
just do? What did I just do? Hold on, chat.
as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
And then having it
Additionally,
connected.
Game Chat supports
to
the
parental-
Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app,
That
and
makes
different
sense.
settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
That makes sense.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share.
They got
As shown
games.
here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also
That's tough.
supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
They sound like robots. Bigger screen, same
At
thickness.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to
They have
Nintendo
boats.
Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
So it's 1080p in handheld. What about docked? 120?
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Oh my, yeah, this, okay. We talking. HDR.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
But see, one of the problems with the Switch that I had is that sliding them in and out was too easy. I could do it without even clicking the button in. So I hope that's not a problem with this. I hope I'm not able to just pull it out over time, because you know how things wear out over time. So we'll see.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger. Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2
That's
support mouse
creative.
controls.
That's creative. I never thought about that.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Okay. New New stand.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy
Oh yeah,
stand.
that was one thing I liked.
You can move it freely,
Another thing
like
I
this.
We needed a way bigger stand because the other one was ass.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
For what?
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Okay. I wonder if I can plug in like a different camera, or if we have to use just the camera that comes with the Switch. Because I know PlayStation's like that. They have a camera that's only compatible with
Nintendo
PlayStation.
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
I like. Fan ventilation for powerful cooling.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
That means this whole gonna be powerful.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay. So far, I'm loving it. I can't even say liking. I love it. I love it, baby. I love it for real.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo
What?
Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Oh, it's one of
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay. 'Cause, I have my questions.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Is it a game for real, or is it?
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition,
So it's like
an
extra
audio jack
button?
has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Oh, the launch date.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
That
We're
is
very much
not
looking
too
forward
far
to the
away.
day
That's
when
2
you all
months.
get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
That's 2 months. That's literally tomorrow.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
I will look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Never played
The
this one.
upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
Dang. Yoshi.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2, hit blocks to collect the most coins,
Wow.
guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally,
Wow.
take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Wait, why was
You've been
Peaches?
secured.
Why is
The
Yoshi's?
mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, on the mouse-controlled carnival
Yoshi,
coaster.
why is
With
his
the
little
safety bar
railing so
lowered
far
and secured,
forward? Yes, he's just too
you're
big.
off.
Oh, that's the Wonder Flower.
Use mouse controls
Look.
to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When
When
you
did
enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Bro.
Please
So you
look
have to
forward
buy
to
it.
a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch
So
2
you
edition
still
games.
have to have friends. I don't think it's online, which is kind of disappointing.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Oh, I just know this game gonna look so
and
beautiful
also
on the
support
Switch 2.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Even though there's emulators on PC that do
Plus,
that, but
you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
that's very helpful.
Proceed north.
Would have been helpful about 8 years ago when it came out.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
I just don't feel like people are gonna really use that though.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
I haven't played that game.
This
Kirby.
story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
I need to play that. That looks fun.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I need to play this game too. It's just giving me a reason to play a bunch of Switch games that I never played before.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
In the
Plus, you can
fact-
explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
The fact that you can use it as a mouse is crazy.
Pokemon Legends
Crazy.
ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
They're really trying to get that point across. Enhanced
The
resolution.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Okay.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
You can DJ with them? Oh. So I can... It's kind of like a Wii remote. So Wii remote and a mouse in one. Okay. What game is this? It's like a skate park too. Oh, he just dunked it. Got his shit blocked. Hey, Summer 2025.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between.
Wait, what did he say?
Development partners. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, yeah, so these are games that are coming.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
Elden Ring.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace.
Another reason to play a game that I've never played. Now, right now, the graphics look shitty.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Hopefully that was just the trailer. The Tarnished Edition.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは、カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Street Fighter 6。
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボと
I've never been a real fan of fighting
スイッチ
games.
2の発売日に
I
お届け
forgot
しま
about
す。
Amiibo.
お楽しみに。
Why have I forgot about Amiibo?
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money.
Oh, hell no.
Humans.
Look at his mouth.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Man, I'm really here for Mario, bro. Where's Mario, bro?
I
Where's
won't
Mario?
just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All
Xenoblade.
children
Oh no, that's
bring
not
hope to our
Demon
lives,
X Machina.
don't they?
Okay.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split
Split
Fiction to come
Fiction?
to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
I just beat this game.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
EA Sports.
Hi, I'm Alan
It's in the
Q from
game.
Avalanche Software. We are
Hogwarts
bringing
Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
We've already seen this on the Switch 1.
With enhanced
though.
graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
But low-key, looking at graphics, the graphics aren't that much of a upgrade. From what I've seen, I just saw Split Fiction. And I've already played Split Fiction. I'm playing it on my PC at 1440. And compared to what I just saw right here, like, I feel like the Switch is just still behind in graphics. They should have maybe prioritized performance. I know it's 120 frames now. I feel like this is loud, like too loud. I don't know if I can hear myself.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
This nigga slipped on a banana.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
This is a superhero game. It's Marvel. Incredibles? What?
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
I was so confident.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ゲッターカットです。
I'm debating on putting this in 2 times speed.
2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦。
Most of these games are just filler games.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
Those are filler. These are filler
We have more
games.
games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
AAA Game Studio.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
It's Zelda, is it?
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
That's Ganon. What is
A war
that?
was fought to vanquish this evil.
That's the
one which future generations would call.
What is this?
The imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Pause right here before. You know what? Never mind. Let's let it play because I'm curious.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
The story leading into the Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Must mean this really is the past.
What in the? What? So this was it said leading into the Tears of Kingdom. Okay, so yeah, this is like basically Hyrule Warriors, but it's Hyrule Warriors 2. Okay. It said the leading up to the
was
Tears
Hyrule
of the Kingdom.
Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
The GameCube.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library.
They have GameCube
exclusive
games.
To Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube.
That means
originally
Mario
released in 2001.
Sunshine.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
Hold on.
A Legend of
Wind
Zelda
Waker.
game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2.
Soul Calibur.
Experience a world of white-knuckle racing
Star
at speeds
Zero.
over
Wait, what is
2,000
this?
kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line.
F-Zero.
in
Oh,
death-defying
F-Zero.
races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Tough.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Wait till they add Wii games.
More titles will be added in the future.
Sunshine, Strikers, Luigi's Mansion. Oh yeah.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Oh yeah.
And a
Oh, yeah.
dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
It's like
The
just a
Nintendo
newer GameCube controller.
exclusively
A
available
modern
for
GameCube.
Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Tough Nintendo, tough.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Tough Nintendo. What is that? Delta Rune chapters. A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. Undertale's parallel story. Delta Rune. I've never played Undertale. Never played Undertale. So, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
He's
Borderlands
excited.
is back, Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
I like the
We're still in
art.
development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
Mm-hmm. Figure those were coming.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
What is this?
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Survival kids. They're really trying to make us come together for real.
I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Whoa, what is
Dodge
this?
countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Gungeon. Another multiplayer game. This looks cool. See, I need a game that I can bring my friends over and we can play together on one screen so that they don't have to get me. What is this? Star Seeker coming in 2026.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Cyberpunk coming to Nintendo Switch.
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただけます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Okay. We gotta be getting into some good stuff now, for real. Hollow Knight, Silksong, sorry. The Story of Seasons. It's coming out in August. Goodnight Universe. Oh, what is this? 2 Point Museum. Wild Hearts S. It's coming out this summer. Witchbrook. That's coming out later this year. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Rune Factory. Spider-Man. Oh, Marvel Comic Invasion. Star Wars Outlaws. That looks like a cool game. Nobunga's Ambition. Fast Fusion. Coming out on release day. It's a racing game. Shadow Labyrinth. Rado Remastered. No Sleep for Konami Day. What? Reanimal. Ooh. Oh. Fortnite. Arcade Archives. Professor Layton. What is that? In the New World of Steam. Tamagotchi Plaza. Human Fall Flat. Bro.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Where's my Mario?
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Oh.
Please take a look.
Where's my Mario, bro? What is that? A horror game? Don't nasty.
I give you.
Creepy. Why are you touching his
My
hand
blood.
like that?
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Dude, stop touching the hand like that. That's making me feel uncomfortable. From Software. I didn't like that. What is this? Is this the Wizard of Oz? It's the Wizard of Oz. What is that?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Oh. Nah, this game is not real. What is going on? I'm telling y'all, this look like the Wizard of Oz. That's Dorothy and her name?
Tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. This game must be pretty big the way they just had like a 3-minute trailer for it.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
All right, there's still
We'd like
7
to
minutes
thank the
left.
developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
There has to be more.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
There has to be more. Uh-oh. What is that? That's Super Smash Bros. That's Kirby. It's Kirby. I know it. Okay. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Oh my. Oh, it's a Kirby racing game. Kirby Air Ride. Earth. Okay. Director Masahiro Sakurai.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Oh, it's
We
a
hope you're looking
remake.
forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
I thought this game looked kind of familiar when they
Next
started
is our
racing.
last trailer for today.
Bro.
Please take a look.
Please don't. The way I feel after this video depends on this. Oh, hell no. Fuck. What is this? Is this Mario? Doesn't look like it. But Ingot Isle? This does not look like Mario. Donkey Kong? Nah, not Donkey. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is back. It's a 3D Donkey Kong. You know what? I'm not even disappointed. I'm not. Look at this. Yo, I'm not disappointed. We needed a 3D Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yo. July 17th. That's this summer.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
W Donkey Kong.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
June 5th.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Yeah, they always have a bundle.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, give it up for Nintendo, bro. Give it up for Nintendo, bro. WE3. I mean Nintendo W Direct. I don't know why I say E3. They're live streaming today. They're live streaming April 3rd, April 4th at 7. Oh, that was this morning and tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna look at that. But yeah. W trailer. Super Mario Maker. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not disappointed. I like the specs. You know, it's going to be able to run at 120, 1080p, or 60 4K. Which is, that's pretty like, that's not, you know, it's not exceptional for the day that we're in now. You know what I'm saying? We already have technology. Then, you know, the PlayStation, the Xbox are already doing 120. They can do 120 at 4K, which the Switch can't do, but it's the Switch. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't really complain too much about it. The fact that they're able to even make it what it has become is outstanding to me. I like the game. I was really expecting more games. I mean, so we got Mario Kart. The big games that I saw in this trailer for me were Mario Kart World. What else? And maybe Donkey Kong. Like, if I'm being honest, where are the games though? Did they not show the games at the Direct? I'm just looking through at the bottom. Most of these games were just remakes. They're remaking Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. They're enhancing it, so at least it's not just the direct remake. They're adding a little bit more to it. But yeah, like what games? Where are the games? Like what's the game at launch that everybody is hyped for? That's what I want to know. What is the game at launch that everyone is hyped for? I feel like with the Wii, with the Switch, it was Mario Odyssey when the first Switch came out. With the Wii U, it was New Super Mario Bros. U. What is the game? What is it with Switch 2? What game is it? What's the big game? For the Wii, what was it? I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like every time a console comes out, that big game comes out with it. But they just didn't. I feel like they didn't do a good job. Like, what game? What's the big game? Or am I tripping? I'm just trying to look through the games that they went and talked about. But I mean, like I said, the only games that were like that stood out to me was that Donkey Kong game at the end, and Mario Kart 8. Besides that, what games? Most of the games in here were pretty small. Like I'd play some of these games. I'd play them. I'm not just gonna say none of these games are worth buying. I'm just curious as to where's that big game that's supposed to be there at launch. I keep saying that. As far as I like the voice chat being added. Apparently you can only do it with your friends though.
Starting with the free update for.
If I remember, you can't just voice chat with anyone online. And also, this camera's ass.
And there's this.
This camera is ass. I'm hoping that we're able to like add whatever camera we want. Like maybe I want to add this camera that I'm using. Because this one's way better. That shit is trash. Like, what? Like, there's no way. They could have done better.
Connecting this camera to the system.
Am I right? Am I wrong?
Hey.
Look at that. I mean, we're not really here for we're not here for the camera quality, but you could have the camera. I feel like the camera quality could have been better, bro. I feel like it could have been better, bro. It's 2025. Shit, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You could have done better. I'm using the $80 camera. There's cameras out there that are cheaper that can do better than that. So, you know, that's my 2 cents on that. The buttons are bigger on the Joy-Cons. The bumper buttons, I like that. I like the game sharing, being able to share it with up to 3 other people. Being able to share a game with 3 other people. I like that. I like the mouse. The idea of moving it as a mouse is very innovative to me. And I like that the Switch did that because the other PlayStation can't do that. Xbox can't do that. And they did it. So they did it. Nintendo did a good job of finding something where they can stand out. You can use your controller as a mouse. What other controller can you use as a mouse? I mean, the PlayStation has the touchpad, but you're moving your finger. That's not a mouse. That's a pointer. You know what I'm saying? A mouse as a controller, very innovative. Very innovative. The stand at the back of the Switch at the back, making it bigger. Great improvement. What else? But yeah, about voice chat, I know they don't I know that they don't want to do it. They don't want to make it to where you can voice chat with anyone.
Nintendo Switch 2.
I get it.
Another Con 2 controller.
I get it. But I feel like it's just not the same. Voice chat just isn't the same. I mean, you can accomplish the same thing in a voice call. But they're trying. We're moving, we're progressing. We actually have voice chat now. We've never had voice chat. That's a thing. That's something to be proud of for Nintendo. I wonder, I thought about, like, what if Nintendo added a camera at the back of your Switch so that you can, like, take videos? That would just be cool. Like, it's not necessary. We don't need it, but it would be cool. Like, what if they made a game, like, you know, there's Pokemon Go. I know Pokemon Go is old as fuck, but like a game where you walk around and in real life, well, not in real life, but on the screen, it shows like something on the screen as if it was there in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like Pokemon Go, a game like that. I think that would be cool. That would be a cool way to implement the camera. But that's just me being just thinking. I'm just thinking. But yeah, I don't think I really got too much else to say. I wish there were more games. It seems like they're making a lot of remakes. They brought Hogwarts Legacy back. What else did they bring back? Tears of Kingdom. What else they bring back? I mean, we already have a Wind Waker. Well, nah. I like that they added the GameCube for the online expansion pack. You know what I'm saying? I can't be mad at that. Even though we already have a Wind Waker HD. But now we can play Sunshine. Now we can play Mario Strikers and Luigi Mansion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it does seem like they're really trying to bring us together. They're trying to, they added voice chat with the camera. And these games that they want to communicate and talk with a mic. I like that. They're trying to bring us together. Mario Kart. Low-key excited for Mario Kart. Maybe Mario Kart's the game. Maybe Mario Kart is the game that everyone is excited for at launch. What is this Yoshi game? Is this Yoshi's Woolly World? No. So maybe a new Yoshi game? Let me just look at the comments. First time seeing a tutorial device being sold separately. Yes, they actually told us that game. They have a game that tells us how the Switch is made. That's very interesting to me. Definitely not gonna buy it. Sold separately is crazy to me. I'm not buying that. $80 to $90 games. They said they're $80 to $90 games. What? This comment. Never in my life would I have expected an open world Mario. Open world Mario Kart goes crazy. I know it's going to go crazy. I actually appreciate that they showed the video lag in screen. Yes. Sharing during game chat. Making it look smoother than it actually is. A level of transparency that most companies don't adhere. Yes, because if you noticed when they were sharing their screens at the bottom, they were very laggy. The frame rate was very low for the people sharing their screens. And I appreciate Nintendo for just showing us how it actually is going to look. It looked like ass, but at least they're able to admit that, hey, it's going to look like ass. It's not going to look the best. This is what it's going to look like. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect anything more. I can respect that. $80 to $90 for a Nintendo game. The Welcome Tour game, yes. It should be included. Why am I buying another game to learn how to play, to use the console? That sounds kind of dumb. I'd rather just look at somebody on YouTube who has the game. You know what I'm saying? A bit disappointed that you have to pay for a console tech tutorial game. Thank you, Nintendo, but our wallet is another castle. Our wallet's in another castle. That guy playing Dr. Mario. Google Maps for Breath of the Wild. Oh God, just give us a new game. Including a welcome part equivalent on a console that's bound to be much more popular, but then charging for it. So a lot of people are complaining that they added that game, the Welcome Tour. Yep. Yep. 20 minimum for the C button. 20 minimum, so to get online, it's $20. It's gonna be $450. Honestly, not a bad price. Nigga, every console is always $450, $500. What do you mean, not a bad price? It's literally a regular ass price. It's a regular ass price. It's a regular price. The most hilarious thing about this direct is the Silk Song fans screaming over a 3-second clip. The Kirby trailer really started as a Smash Bros trailer. I thought it was Smash Bros. Watching this direct and then immediately seeing Mario Kart Worlds It's gonna be $80. Y'all, it's gonna be, the games are gonna actually be $80. Price was like getting a hug followed by a stab to the back. No fucking way they're gonna be $80. These comments are really interested because I had a whole different perspective until I started reading the comments. I didn't even realize the games were $80. Inflation is a crazy motherfucker. 80 for digital, 90 for physical. That is crazy. That changes a lot. It doesn't change a lot, but it changes my whole perspective. Like, and mind you, these are remakes. These aren't even mostly new games. They're mostly remakes. Oh. Aye. 16 years. That's really, bro. Some games on the Switch were actually 60 and docked. It was just 30 in handheld. It's 60. Is it? Wait, is it 120 on handheld? Yeah, the regular Switch was 60. It just depends on the game. This is how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now, low key. Low key. Low key. Man, I was low key expecting more though. Physical games you have to download them with a code. There's so much. Why have I not already known this information after watching the video? Why do I have to come to the comments to see this? Count how many games you want from this direct, and you'll quickly realize how unrealistic it is to get every game you want. I work a full-time job. I've been in love with it, specifically Zelda. Bro does not want to pay that money for them games. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's a lot of money. Just to be able to play one game, you have to spend over $500. Well, they said the on-screen cams are a game changer. Being able to read lips. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if they had voice chat, nigga, I remember playing Splatoon on the Wii U, the first Splatoon. They had game chat back then, bruh. Do you know how like more competitive you like? I know I would have been more competitive. I would have been able to, because I would have been able to communicate. On a game like that, voice chat is needed. But there weren't a lot of competitive games like that, like Splatoon. Do we call it a day? I feel like there's some other stuff that we might be missing though. There's some other videos that they posted yesterday that might be kind of informative. They might be a little bit informative. They might be interesting to watch. I've already been recording for an hour and a half. Let's see. So this was the direct. So I want to watch this. GameCube classics. Donkey Kong. Like I'm telling you, these were the only games that they really showed. They only showed Mario Kart World, this Donkey Kong, the Kirby, and this Kirby. This Kirby game looked fun. This game, you know, no. All right, let me look at this. Let me look at the overview. This is gonna show us the specs and stuff. I'm gonna put it in 2 times.
The Nintendo Switch 2 system can adapt to suit your situation, however you like to play. In TV mode, use the dock to play on a bigger screen. In tabletop mode, place your system however you like using a stand, and share a controller with a friend. In handheld mode, play anywhere you go.
It's not telling us nothing new.
With these 3 play modes, you can enjoy playing whenever and wherever you want. All together, anytime, anywhere. Let's take a look at some features of Nintendo Switch 2 and how it's improved from the Nintendo Switch system.
Bigger screen, same
7.9
thickness.
inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared
I
to
think it's literally showing us. This is like they took a clip out of the direct and just made its own video. They probably did that with all these, right? Okay. I just don't. I have to see someone else's reaction because mine isn't enough. I need to see what y'all think about this, bro. But that's gonna be it for this reaction. That's gonna be it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more. Hopefully I can get my hands on one of these. I don't even know if it's gonna be worth it though. I might not. I don't really feel like spending $500 just to play a few games. I don't know, bro. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we can get our hands on it. But that's it. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace out. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day.